start from the lesson number one, and this year was really meaningful and very important for me, as I was able to continue with implementation of life cycle-based risk maturity model that we co-created with local regulator and fintech community at the end of last year. And with this lesson, what is the most important? This feeling when regulator steps bold move and invites the community of fintech companies to co-create, treating them as adult, equal partners, not as children to be safeguarded anymore. It is meaningful, inspiring, and at the same time, it is a huge responsibility. And what I learned from this project that became really a dream project for me, once the fear steps out of the room, actually people are so smart and they are mature and they evolve together. What I mean, at the beginning of this project, I got plenty of questions. I was the independent expert and the leader of the project. And I got questions. Vilma, you are going to research best practices. Are you going to tell regulator what you see? It was so much of distrust and fear around. And I had like a mantra. Okay, guys, just show me. Show me what you actually do, how you reach those results that you are happy with, where are your gray zones, and tell me openly how you organize, how you make decisions, how you support each other. And I'm not going to tell anyone. I'm not the auditor. I'm not the investigator. So it took for a while to build trust, but it is such a nice feeling when this fear finally went away and we had possibility to work together. And we had a huge working session when CEOs together with CROs and compliance officers, they were building the list of best practices that they trust, that they are living, and that they would love others to do. And it was not only maturity and the knowledge that were spread around, but the biggest learning and the best practice was of sharing. Companies that in real world are competitors and sometimes very heavy competitors, they are working hand by hand and sharing their experience, their ups and downs, and discussing what is the best for this entire sector. So I'm taking this good feeling with me, and this is something that I really wanted to share with you. I wrote down when preparing for this meeting some practices that I want to speak up also. So the first of all, the summary is that dialogue beats delegation. And if we think that we can delegate guideline development to qualified consultant, that we can delegate our risk framework to legal company, that we can delegate risk management to CRO and do nothing, the world does not work like this. And dialogue, open dialogue with all those fears spoke up, with all the experiences, good and bad, it overrides this delegation. Another thing is that vulnerability reduces uncertainty. And it may sound a little bit strange, but it is good to admit that we don't know. and we are in different stages, and risk management system, our maturity is evolving together. And at the beginning of fintech life cycle, the companies are facing a lot of uncertainty. They do not know if their model will work, if they do not know if the strategy will come through. And sometimes they pretend that everything is in control, but it does not work. As soon as they step into vulnerability and admit that, yes, we operate in high uncertainty, yes, we make decisions with very limited information, things are changing around, and they become stronger, they become more confident at the same time. And the third practice that I learned from this project was that risk evolves with the business, not after it, not before. And if the company is happy being in early stage or having a sustainable and comfortable level of business without bigger scaling and taking more challenges, it's fine. But they are taking less risk. They are operating in their chosen mode, and they do not face things that other competitors are facing. And this is important when we speak with risk managers. They do not need to do extra work and to put in the storage complex frameworks or tools. Risk evolves together with business. And this is my lesson learned from working with this co-creation project. Something was disappointing, actually, because when we completed this guideline, we co-created really nice framework, and the companies who were part of this project, they had more trust, they were more open, and they saw more opportunities. But remaining companies in our fintech sector, they still were speaking fear. They were looking, at the beginning to this nice framework and ability to evolve their risk framework together with their business ambition with a huge level of distrust. And they were asking questions. Vilma, do you really believe that the regulator also will be aware of this framework when they come to inspect us? And I know that it takes time to build trust, but when I see a regulator putting into the documentation disclaiming their own responsibility towards fintech sector, that they are open for discussion and they are taking role of leadership and then bringing companies together for further evolution of best practices. When I see regulator standing on the stage together with me as project leader and explaining what possibilities this life cycle-based framework opens for entire sector, and how life is changing for companies in different stages of their life cycle. I'm full of hope, and I think that we should speak up this fear, and then this my reflection encourages everyone to speak up. And I have some questions to you, and it's your choice. If you want to share, you can do this in chat or even raise your hand, but I'm not expecting answers in public. I will be happy if you think for yourself. What are you currently not allowed to say about risk in your organization, in your settings? And who is expected to give a permission? Is it you, your boss, or regulator?